Dear Cancer. I first met you in 1987 when you attacked my father. When you decided that you would live dormant in his body until they found the lump under his arm. You had a devastating impact. You rode through like a Category 4 tornado. I'm an only child of my father's. Um, I was the only family he had in California. I had just gotten married. My kids were very, very close to you. Very close to, not to you, to my dad. And you managed to sever all ties. All ties. You changed my father into a strong, scrapping 6'2", 220-pound foundry worker, iron worker, to 130-pound man. You took my best friend. He lived right next door to me for years. You managed to change my and my children's entire life in 6 months. You took, I was truly a daddy's little girl. 5 o'clock in the morning, when he gets up in the morning, he's gonna turn on John Coltrane, he's gonna light him a Salem cigarette, he's gonna go in the bathroom, and he's gonna whistle throughout the house for at least the next hour and a half, because he never wanted to rush and do anything. He was that slow motion kind of guy. Just real cool, real laid back. And that's when cigarettes were cool. You were looking cool with the cigarette. I wish they never invented them, because I think that literally, I really think my father would still be here had it not been for his smoking. You terrified me and you made me a better person. You told me that if I did not quit, you were coming after me next. So I didn't quit when my father died, because I was young and silly. I didn't have good sense then. But thanks be to God, when I met my second husband, he was a smoker. I mean, a 3-pack a day smoker. And I made him promise that he would quit. And the doctors, after he passed away, you got him with lung cancer. I knew right then that it was my time to quit. It was my time to not give you an invitation into my life. I never had any doubt of where he was going. I was young in Christ, because I was 26 years old when he died. It was just hard not having that one that always told me I was powerful, always told me I was daddy's little girl, whether I don't care, rain or shine, 100 years old, he would always be there for me. And then you snuck in and you snatched him away from me. I'm angry at you. I don't fear you, because my God is bigger than any disease that walks this earth. But it was just the way you took him from me. It was the hurt. And to watch a 6'4" man, 220 pounds, be picked up by my husband like a rag doll. I mean, he weighed all of 130 pounds when he left this world. But God is still good. My faith never wavered, because I knew who God was, because my dad was a deacon and an usher. So I knew the Lord, and I didn't know how to feel, because he made me so comfortable with it, because he knew he was going, and there was no fear. He knew cancer had taken over, no fear. And I think because he was so secure in the God we have, it just turned out to be a lot easier than I dreamt it ever would be for me. because I got to say goodbye to him. I got to hang out with him. While you were ravaging his body, he was still taking care of his little girl. My children hated you because their grandfather was their best friend. He taught my son how to ride a bike. He taught my son how to tie a tie. And you took that away from him. You took his Saturday morning cartoons with his pawpaw, and you took that away from him. I want to say that you were methodical. You did it in a cold and deliberate way, but it was also unexpected because no one ever expected him to have breast cancer. They diagnosed and introduced us to you, I'm going to say October of 1987. By March of 88, you had already taken him. And it still hurts. It's 2015 and I still miss my daddy because I was his only child and his only girl. I just want to let you know you did not win and you will never win. Sincerely, Deborah Lemos.